Yesterday we read My Dad and I, but we just listened to the story. We didn't really think about what we were reading. Today, while we read, we're going to stop and ask questions and think about what we were reading and try and really use our reading brain to understand the story. So let's get started.
Read My Dad and I by Julio Ricardo Baerga, illustrated by Joe Cepeda.
My name is Rafael. My dad's name is Rafael. My dad calls me Rafa. I call him Dad. We are very best friends. My dad teaches me how to play soccer. I am getting better. We are very best friends. I tried to teach my dad how to sing. He is getting better. We are very best friends.
Alright, let's pause right there for a second. So, do Rafa and his dad have fun together? Yeah, they do have fun together. And how do you know that? Well, for me, I know because I can see these big smiles on their faces here, and here, and here. They have lots of fun together. Smiles mean you're always having fun. So, let's keep reading. See what else we can learn about Rafa and his dad.
My dad teaches me how to swim. We like to play in the pool. We are very best friends. I tried to teach my dad how to tell new jokes. We like to laugh. We are very best friends.
Let's pause here for a second. Now we know it's important to understand why things happen in a story. What made Rafa's dad laugh? Yeah, jokes. So let's look for other reasons that things happen. Okay, so keep your eyes and ears looking for reasons of why things happen.
My dad teaches me how to dance. Sometimes I step on his toes. We are very best friends.
Let's pause here. On page 12, which is this one, how do you know Rafa is just learning to dance? Let me read it to you again. My dad teaches me how to dance. Sometimes I step on his toes. What in those two sentences tells you that Rafa's just learning how to dance? Yeah, he steps on his dad's toes. Okay? People that are learning how to dance step on other people's toes all the time, especially the people that they're dancing with. Alright? Now, over here on page 13, is Rafa getting better at dancing? I think he is. And how do you know if he's getting better or not? Well, let me tell you how I know he's getting better. He's not stepping on his dad's toes anymore. See over here on page 12, his foot is on top of his dad's foot. But over here, their feet are dancing and kicking and doing what they need to be doing. Alright? And now, let's take a look at this word right here. Alright? How can we tell where one word stops and the next one begins? So we have teaches and me. How do we know that teaches ends and me starts? Yeah, there's a space in between, right here where my cursor is. There's a space right there, and a space always means that one word ends and a new word is beginning. All right, great job. Let's finish this story.
I try to teach my dad how to draw. We make each other laugh. We are very best friends. I love my dad. My dad loves me. We are very best friends.
Alright, so that's the end of our story. Alright, so now that we've finished reading the story, it's now time for us to do a little extra work. And I hope you were paying attention to the things that Rafa and his dad do together, because on practice book page 145, you're going to need to color in the things that Rafa and his dad like to do. Okay, so first thing you'll do is you'll print out this practice book page and write your name at the top. Then for part 1, these pictures here, we're only going to color the ones that Rafa and his dad did together. Okay, so did Rafa and his dad cook? Oh, did Rafa and his dad go rollerblading? No. Did Rafa and his dad go swimming? Yes, they did. Did they play soccer? Yep. Did they play checkers? Or did they play football? You'll have to decide which one of these, or which of these pictures needs to be colored in. And if you need to, you can go back and watch the story again to complete this page. Then, on this part 2 in this big box here, you need to draw yourself playing with someone. Alright? Because you and that person are friends. Alright? So you're going to draw a picture of yourself playing with your friend. Alright? So, don't forget to have someone take a picture of you working on this and a picture of your finished work. When you're finished, submit it in the submission box below. Alright? Go ahead, pause this video, and complete practice book page 145. Alright, welcome back. I can't wait to see your picture of you playing with a friend. I know it's going to be great. It's going to be such a great picture because you take so much time working on your pictures. Alright, but now we need to practice with our words. And so everything from here on is going to be for part 2. Alright, this is all for part 2. So we're going to practice with our words. Alright, so let's just take a look at these letters here first. This is A. Oh, well, that's A. Alright, and here we have T. Alright, put them together, they make the at sound or at word. But if you put another letter in front of it, it makes different words. Alright, and they all have this at ending. Alright, and the first one I want to make is that. Alright, so let's review what sounds these letters make. So this is letter B, that makes the B sound. This is the letter H, this makes the sound. This is the letter M, makes the sound. This is the letter N, which makes the sound. This is the letter R, makes the sound. And the letter S, Sammy Seal, he makes the S sound. And here's the letter V, makes the V sound. Now, we want to put one of these letters in front of at to make the word that. Which one of these letters makes the word that? Which one makes that sound? Well, you should be pointing to the letter, the letter V. Then we have that t. We have at. All right. Now the next word we're going to make is hat. All right. Let's make the word hat. So which one of the letters makes that sound? Very good. It is H. So we have at. All right. So we have hat. That's the kind of hat that you wear on your head and keeps the sun out of your eyes. Now let's make the word. Well, I'm going to put all the letters up here and I want you to sound it out. Alright, so now we have these three letters. We know that these two here on the end, this A and T, make at. So all you need to do is sound out this letter B, put that sound with this at sound, and you will have a word. So, b-at, b-at, bat. Did you get the word bat when you sounded it out? You should have. Alright, let's try another one. M-A-T. So here we have the letter M at the beginning. So that should make the sound at. At. Mat. Mat. This is a mat. Kind of like the one that you would see on the floor, a floor mat. Okay, let's try another one. This time I'm going to tell you the sound that I want you to point to. So this letter makes the not the the It's kind of a tricky one. I wanted you to be pointing to the N right here. So we have point to this letter that makes the A sound. You should be pointing to the letter A. And then T. Point to the letter that makes the T sound. Very good. You should be pointing to the T. Alright, so put that all together. We have at, nat, nat. So we sounded out the word gnat. Let's try two more. So I'm going to pull up. Alright, now I have these three letters. Alright, we know that this AT on the end makes at. Alright, all you have to do is put this, the S sound, in front of that and put them together. So we have sat, sat. Did you get the word sat? I hope you did. Alright, here's the last one. I want you to find the letter that makes the sound R. You should be pointing to the letter R. I need A. What letter makes the A sound? The letter A makes the A sound, so we have at. Give me a T. What letter makes the T sound? Yep, you should be pointing to the letter T, which gives us rat, 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 rat. Like that kind of, it looks like a mouse, but it's a little rodent that runs around on the ground. Right. Well, I think you're ready. Right? Your story today. Okay. That you're going to read. This one actually has words. Okay. is called a that. Alright? And I'll read it to you, but then you're going to need to read it to me. All the words in this story end with this at sound. So you just have to sound out the word. Alright? So we have at, at, mat. Here we have at, hat. Okay. And I think you can sound out the rest of these words because you're such a great reader. Alright? So for part 2 today, you're going to have to actually sound out words and read them to me, okay? You're going to actually get to tell me the story by reading the words because you are a great reader. Alright? I can't wait to hear your recording of your voice in part 2. Remember, you're reading all of this for part 2. Okay? So go ahead and finish that up. Alright? I can't wait to hear. Have a great day.